World of Warcraft's Mists of Pandaria, 2012 to 2014, was a bloated, pandering mess of an expansion that somehow tricked millions into slogging through its saccharine nonsense. Blizzard, drunk on their own hubris after Cataclysm's mixed bag, decided to ditch the gritty, war-torn vibe that defined WoW, and instead shoveled out a pastel-colored fever dream, starring kung fu pandas. Yeah, Pandaren, because nothing screams epic fantasy like anthropomorphic furballs ripped straight from a DreamWorks reject pile. The lore, once a jagged tapestry of betrayal and bloodshed, got neutered into a fortune cookie philosophy fest about balance and inner peace. Spare me. The leveling grind was a soul-crushing slog through jade-tinted zones that all blurred together. Oh wow, another bamboo forest with cutesy quests about drunk monks and vegetable-stealing rabbits. The mystical East aesthetic was so ham-fisted it felt like a caricature, dripping with lazy stereotypes that made you wonder if Blizzard's writers had ever cracked a book that wasn't a takeout menu. And the dailies? A relentless hamster wheel of reputation farming that could make a masochist cry, hours of busy work just to unlock gear you'd replace in a week. Dungeons were a mixed bag of forgettable trash, and the raids, while occasionally brilliant, Throne of Thunder had its moments, couldn't save the expansion from its own identity crisis. Players whined about Wrath being too easy, so Blizzard cranked the difficulty knob and called it depth. Nah, it was just tedious. The Shah? Cool concept, executed like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Ooh, spooky negative emotions, how edgy. Meanwhile, Garrosh Hellscream's descent into cartoonish tyranny felt like a desperate grab at relevance, culminating in a Siege of Orgrimmar finale that dragged on so long it was more exhausting than epic. And don't get me started on the community. Half the player base ate up the panda fluff like it was gourmet, while the other half raged on forums, begging for the old WoW back. Mists was a feverish cash grab dressed up as innovation, a 14-month content drought at the end, proving Blizzard cared more about milking subscriptions than delivering a cohesive experience. It wasn't the worst expansion, that's a low bar, but it was a garish, overstuffed piñata of missed opportunities that left a sour taste beneath the sugary coating. Brutal? Good. It deserved it.